Hello, it's Christmas, so I want to wish my black family, my white family, a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot. It's serious because it's very important, please.
It's a shame that it's 2024 and we're having this conversation about race. It's a shame because I don't hate black people and I do not hate white people. Instead, this channel is about bringing the races together in peace and in harmony. And what better point or better time than Christmas, the festive holidays. So let's just be gentle. Let's have a cup of coffee. For gentle discussion. Nothing harsh, but gentle. Critical race theory is an interdisciplinary academic field devoted into analyzing how social and political laws and media shapes social conceptions and race and ethnicity. So it's about exposing alleged prejudices and challenges, economic challenges as a result of race, and hence critical race theory is designed in which to raise awareness. My critique of this is that, number one, the schools are there not to challenge sociological problems, but to educate children how to do finances and prepare for the big world where you have to fend for yourself. Schools is there because you will learn how to do maths and computers. It's not there to fit a woke agenda which itself is caused by the government, which I will make plenty of videos in this area. How the government thrive on race division. This is how they remain in power. This is how they deceive poor white people and poor black people. So critical race theory, it is not something that needs to be taught in schools. Let's now turn the fire up, okay? Let's turn the heat up. Let's become more controversial. What is critical race theory? Who is it directed at? It's not directed at black people, but directed at white people. You ever seen this video, white people beating themselves and whipping themselves into submission? In fact, there's other videos of a white person kissing the feet of a black person, kissing the feet in a kind of gesture, apologizing for the African slave trade. I've not come across any black person who's apologized to me for their share in the African slave trade. Black people sold each other into slavery. I've not come across any black person who's apologized for it. I don't see any black person up there kissing my feet for calling me the N-word. I've not come across any black person out there kissing my feet for supporting the rap industry that promotes the N-word and worse. Promote black and black killing, black and black murder. I don't come across any black people kissing my feet for supporting these gangster rappers who are destroying the next generation of black youth. Critical race theory in school is not going to change anything regarding the depravity of black culture. Critical race theory is a waste of time because the black community is on the decline. Total waste of time. Did you know that most black women are going to be unmarried? Most black relationships are more likely to go through divorce. Most black relationships are more likely to go through divorce than any other race. More black women will tend to be single mothers and unmarried. What's critical race theory is going to do? How is that going to undo the dysfunctionalism of black culture, dirty black culture? That celebrate twerking, celebrating a nasty and vile thug mentality. How is a critical race theory being bombed down white people's throats? How is that going to change blackness and the negative connotation? Please come and debate me. A lot of black civil rights leaders, I'm doing separate videos regarding this. There were sex offenders, there were crooks, there were thieves. Is critical race theory going to be honest if it's taught in schools? That apart from Khalid Muhammad and apart from Martin Luther King and Dr. Henry Clark and Muhammad Ali, the rest has come from the tree of sex offenders raping black women. Or fleecing black people economically. The rest of the fake civil rights leaders. Is critical race theory going to bring up these fake black leaders holding black people down as to why black people can't progress because our heroes are sex offenders or ex-sex offenders? Is critical race theory going to be honest and argued the reason why black people are struggling, unlike the Asians and Indians, is because we don't support black business? Are we totally going to be honest and accountable for ourselves? Or is it because we black people are looking for white love? We says, well, we'll kill the nigger, kill these blacks. We don't care. But we're looking to educate white people over critical race theory because we want to win over their love. We don't care how we treat each other. As long as we got white love, we nestle into the bosom of whiteness. Is that what it's about? Because critical race theory will not, teaching it in schools is not going to change black boys stabbing black boys. So why does it need to be taught in schools? What need to be taught in schools is dysfunctional black culture. Why black women are unmarried. Why black people are less likely to marry their own race. I'm not attacking interracial relationship. I made videos saying, I fell in love with beautiful white women. Beautiful. When black women are telling me I was too white. So, I fell in love with beautiful white women. Beautiful. But why is it that we have to leave our race and date white people, yet we want critical race theory taught in schools? By the time we married white, we said we have no problem with white people. So why should we force critical race theory to schools? We're marrying white people. It does not make sense. Most of the problem, I've made videos like this and nobody challenges me. I'm saying, come on WhatsApp, let's have a debate. Or Zoom, let's have a recordable debate. Bring the best you've got. Dr. Omar Johnson, bring the best you've got. Most black leaders that seem to get into community projects. I know where I live, same thing. They steal black money. And yet they want critical race theory taught in schools. Yet we got crooks as black leaders, black thieves, black robbers, black fraudsters, hustlers, money launderers. Yet we want to teach critical race theory. We want to brainwash it into white kids so they end up screwed up. We're wicked. And I know most states have turned down critical race theory. Maybe they turned it down for devilish reasons. Let's be balanced. Maybe they turned it down to stop these blacks. I'm not teaching them nothing. Or maybe they say, you know something? Look at the black community. Look at the state of us. You know, it does not make sense. Right now, you want to shove critical race theory into schools, yet our community are in a bad state. Our community is messed up. Rappers. No other race on earth, no other race devises the music celebrating killing themselves, killing each other. Only black people. No other race have a term that they use as a racist slur. Only black people. We love calling each other the N-word. Yeah, when white people use it, we're ready to kick off, pretending we're offended. We're offensive. Sorry, offended. We're not offended. You got all these videos, white woman use the N-word, white man use the N-word, they get knocked out. You're playing games. You love that N-word. You love it. Stop playing games. And then, you know, I want critical race theory taught in schools because I'm so vulnerable. You're so vulnerable. You carry a 12-inch knife to stab your own brother. 12-inch. You shoot your own brother. You're so vulnerable and you're so tender. I want critical race theory taught in schools. The black family is dysfunctional. The black church is full of incest. The black church is not my niece. She's mixed race. She doesn't want to go to church anymore because something happened to her by one of the dirty, horny dicks in church. You know, this is not only just black family, dysfunctional black families, but in the church too. My next video is going to be dirty black churches, what goes on inside of it. You know, it's horrible. Yet we talk about we want critical race theory to be shoved into schools. White people need to apologize. No, black people need to apologize to me. You can't walk into no black neighborhood without looking over your shoulders. As Chris Rock said, your hero, Chris Rock, when he's cashing his money in ATM, he's not looking for no white man. He's looking at some black person. He used the N-word. When he's at the ATM machine, he's not looking for no white cracker. He's looking for a black cracker, a black crackhead. Yes, see, even black people don't trust black people, yet we want critical race theory taught in schools. Right? You got 1 million black billionaires, 1 million in America. Yet they don't want nothing to do with their own community. Nothing. They're not going to start colleges, universities, you know, nothing. Samuel Jackson by himself is worth 400 million by himself. And Beyonce, Oprah Winfrey, but they're not interested in the black community. Why? I wonder why. What do they see inside the black community that they stuff them, worthy of investment? They'll whip you up with racism, whip you up while living white. This is what black celebrities do. They'll whip you up with racism while living white, leaving you angry. Want to learn push critical race theory onto white kids. We're in a bad state. We're in a bad mess. Yeah, we want white kids to learn critical race theory. Why? We can't even love ourselves. We can't even love ourselves. We don't even embrace ourselves. Many of us bleach our skins, trying to become white. So where do you begin with this critical race theory? Are you going to begin with honesty? Are you going to be honest? Of course not. You're not going to be honest. You're not going to admit that black people hate each other so badly that we're not marrying white people. You're not going to admit in your critical race theory that black people sold into slavery. You're not going to do that. You're not going to admit that most households is headed by single black mothers, that most black relationships will end up in divorce. You're not going to admit that. Is that whites to blame? Ourselves are to blame because we're treacherous, covetous people. And as a result, we're killing ourselves. It's nothing more than deflection. Oh, let's blame white people. Let's blame white people. I did a very powerful survey in Birmingham. I'll make another video regarding that. I got so many videos to make. I hope you enjoyed this, but I'd be surprised if your best speakers, brother polite. I'd be surprised with his sex offending a past record now. I'd be surprised if they could come and give me a challenge. They're crooks, they're thieves, money launderers, hustlers, and they've done nothing for the black community. They're spending all their effort attacking white people. Why? That's what makes them rich. That's what put money in their pocket. They know your psychology. Same as Nation of Islam. Master Fard, who was white himself, Elijah Muhammad, they met in prison. And they said, what we're going to do? We're going to con black people, call white people devils, and tell black people that they are kings and queens. And we'll laugh all the way to the bank. While they were raping black women, or black girls, I should say, underage black girls. This is the root to Louis Farrakhan's organization, Nation of Islam. And that's why they killed Malcolm X, because Malcolm X exposed the pedophilia that was going on. And I hope you enjoy this video. It's getting too long and people's attention span is too weak. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I promise to make plenty more. Don't forget to subscribe, but only if you like it hot and heavy, or forget it. If your heart's too weak, forget it.